Hey guys, Black White Collector here, and I have a crazy battle. It's probably the first real battle I've ever had, meaning it wasn't with any of my friends and it wasn't with silly Pokemon. This one was a full 6 and 6 with a guy named Harry from my Facebook group. Well, it's not mine, but it's a Facebook group that I'm in called the Pokemon Battle Club thing. I just kind of go in there, I don't really know what the hell goes on, but this is where I met him, so let's just start this. Okay, so he leads off with his very scary Rotom Water, and I lead off with Fat Mama, the Paragly. So I was thinking, okay, what is this? I've never really faced a Rotom before. It uses this trickery, which switches our items. I'm like, what is this? I've never even had this before either. But I think I'm gonna what is it? U-turn out there because it must be part ghost because it's a Rotom and it's gonna be super duper effective and it does like jack shit. And I think, oh, well, okay then. So I don't really know the type of this at all. And then I think, okay, so it's obviously water and electric. That's fair enough. I will send out Durant, and Durant knows Thunderfang. It's obviously Choice Banded or something like that, the one that does the attack. And I think, yeah, I could do this. But I was expecting it to be a one-hit KO and super effective. I really don't know the type of this thing and how types work. I must really suck. But he goes for this other trick, and I think, sure, I'll take the Life Orb. I don't mind that. I think Durant, being a Durant, can actually endure some shit here and there. So I now he now has this Choice Band. I think he's expecting to outspeed me with that in the future. But is your Choice Band the speed one? I literally can't even remember. But I stupidly go for the Thunderfang again, thinking I just don't know how to do these Ferrothorns because he's now switched out to a Ferrothorn. In case you couldn't see, but again, this Rocky Helmet damage and his loss of HP from Life Orb and these poison barbs, and I'm thinking, oh god, I'm so scared. And now I can see why people think that these Ferrothorns are a bit of a bitch. But I go into Torona Oliver, the Batman, and he seeds him, and I think, oh, if I can take that, I can take that. I am Torona Oliver, I can do this. And I think he's going to be scared because ground is going to be so effective, and oh man, I get the poison heal and all that, I'm all set up, and I'm thinking he's going to be scared, so I predict this switch, which is illogical because it isn't working out that way, but I then go for the Sword Dance, knowing that he would switch into something awfully scary. And then I'm like, oh, well, I've got this guy covered as well, because I have the Ice Fang. And now I'm +1. There's nothing that this guy can do but die. Obviously, I've been playing a bunch of, like, bad Pokemon recently, apparently, because, oh, this one's very, very good, because, well, you'll see in a second. He goes for this, Dragon Pulse. And I think, oh, it's Dragon Pulse, I can take this to the face. But no, I nearly die of that with only 103 left. And then I go for the Ice Fang, and I think, you're dead, you're gonna die. And you don't die, and I'm like, sorry, what? Ice Fang to the face? That's supposed to, like, make you really cold and fall to the ground and fall in some mud and make you cry, but apparently that didn't happen. So now I'm very scared of Latios because I think, well, why didn't I outspeed that anyway? So I switch out and I think I'm going to need some yummy KFC to calm me down. So I get my KFC, which I think, well, Jinx is a bit of a speedy little guy, or big-breasted black woman, I should say. So yeah, he recovers, and I think that's okay. I'm still faster than you, I think. You know, you had that switch, and I think he thinks he knows that I'm faster than as well. So he switched out, and I'm like, oh, so you're gonna send out this Darmanitan? And I think, why didn't I predict that? I should have really have saw that coming, but I go for the Ice Beam anyway. But he then I think, okay, I can't take this. That fire is gonna burn my KFC, and I go for my Silly Willy. I'm showing him my Silly Willy because he uses Stone Edge on me, and I'm like, I can take that. I'm very defensive. I am a champ, and that's not even very effective. Although that did a shitload of damage for something that weren't very effective. He's somehow magically faster than me, because I don't think with those little feats he has, he could be doing that faster than me, but apparently he is. And he punches me right in my little penis head right there, and that makes me cry. So I gotta punch him in the face with my Stone Edge. A lot of punching in the face going on here, and one hit KOs him obviously because it's expert belted. So now I'm crying. I am very weak. I'm in the red, and I think I can't take crap from this speedy Rotom. So I send out Durant again, my nipple nommer. I'm gonna nom on his little nipples. She hasn't got any, so I'm assuming I'm just gonna nom on his like little washing machine thing. He gives me back my choice band, and I think, why? I don't get that. Now he's just lost any chance because he was faster than me, but I guess it was just a mistake. Maybe he was predicting something else, or maybe I don't know. I go for the Rock Slide, thinking maybe if he did want to switch into something else after doing that, yeah, has the chance, but he didn't, and he let it die. It could have been a mistake. I think he may have said oops at that point. I cannot remember, but I don't think, okay, he's got that Ferrothorn again. Time to get out KFC and show this guy who is boss. And yeah, I managed to avoid his leech seeds. I dodged those seeds like a boss. I'm assuming it looked like dodging rain. And he somehow avoids my focus blast. Now I think that's more like avoiding a truck. But he now goes for this gyro ball, and I think that ain't gonna kill me. What? That is super effective. What is this shit? I literally didn't even know that Steel types was super effective against ice. I always thought it was the other way around. And I wasn't gonna, obviously you saw I wasn't even gonna go for that move, but yeah, I just took that very badly. So now I went for Earthquake, thinking, okay, I'm gonna do that now, and it isn't even super effective. I'm like, why would you run away in the last case if you didn't think it was gonna be super effective? So I think, all right, that's intimidating. I'm quite weak, and I don't know what to do. I'm getting all this stuff sapped away from me, and this Ferrothorn is a bit of a tricky bitch. So I'm thinking I'm going to run away and send out my Willy. My silly Willy back in the game, and use this Gyro Ball, and I think, well, it was nice. It was cool being here. But no, he survives, and I go for the Drain Punch, and I think, oh, there's going to be so much shit getting drained right now, and a lot gets drained. And I mean, oh my god, that's going to like recover me halfway up to my HP, and it doesn't even do like jack shit. Nat's Cock, that's all it did. Nat's Cock. And I think, okay, I'm getting really screwed by this, and you know, Rocky Helmet, Poison Palms, I did not think that through. But okay, that's my penis head gone. That's my silly Willy gone. And I go back to Torrona thinking maybe I can just send it out with some ice or some earthquakeage, and even and yeah, so I take it out. Oh wait, no I don't. It survives and uses Curse, and I'm like, why? Why, Jesus? Why? And then for some reason I had a moment, brain lapse or something, and I go for the Ice Fang. I'm like, yeah, bring on the ice. It's a weak move. It can do this. And I do it, and it doesn't even finish it off, but it does freeze it, which is very, very stupidly lucky, because if it didn't get that freeze, it just would have killed me the next turn. And I didn't know why I did that, because number one, the stab move probably would have been better, and I just don't know why I did that, because now I got all this damage on me. I was very stupid then. Maybe this game would have sucked so hard if I'd killed that Ferrothorn. Well, I did, but, you know, sooner. But, so yeah, Ferrothorn's now down after a very long, long period. Gotta give it to that Ferrothorn. And then he sends out this Gengar, and I'm like, oh crap, it's Gengar. I use Protect just to see what it's gonna do, if it's gonna... I knew it was gonna use some kind of move, because Gengars and Gengars, that's what they do. And it goes for this Shadow Ball, thinking of one-hit KO me or something, and I'm like, nope. And so I get on Poison Hill, because I think if it's gonna do something, maybe I can take it, if I have a bit more damage. And it's Ghost Gemmed, and I think, you know what, maybe I can still take this. Maybe Torrona isn't so much of a whiny little bitch anymore. But of course, that don't happen. Torrona goes down, goes downtown, and I cry for my mother. And so Mother comes in, and I'm all like, oh my god, yeah, you may think that you just beat me, but no, Mother's gonna come in here and use some ground on your poison. And apparently that Gengar's flying, and I'm like, what? what is this? That Gengar ain't flying. I can see its little toes wiggle. But wiggly toes or not, I think I'll go for my Fat Mama, because at least if it's going to go for Shadow Ball again, it's not going to do jack shit. But it tries to hypnotize me into doing naughty things to it, and I'm like, nope, I slap it, because I'm Fat Mama, that's what I do. And it doesn't take that slap too well. Would have been better if it was a crit, but it wasn't, so that's just how we have to play the game. And it keeps on trying to hypnotize me like some sort of like pervert or something, and it doesn't really work, so I go for that last hit, and Gengar goes down. It went down to the Fat Mama, which is something it can write in its diary today. Dear diary, I just got beaten down by a Fat Mama. It wasn't my best days. So he sends out this Laios, and I'm like, oh gosh, I am not going to be able to face up to that. So, it's all like, oh, I'm a psychic gem, and I'm like, you know what, if this was anyone else, I'm not going to be able to take this, because it's a Laios, it's shiny, it's special, and I take it, and I'm like, wow, why couldn't Torrona take something like that a bit earlier? Then maybe this game would have sucked so hard. But then he somehow magically outspeeds me anyway, because I don't understand how that thing's faster than my flat fish over here. But yeah, he speeds me, he takes the dragon breath or whatever it was that killed me. And then I go for my Nipple Nom, thinking I can still win this. I think Nipple Nom can just nom on his nipples a bit. And he avoids the Rock Slide, and I think, well, you're using a dragon move anyway, so obviously your choice whatever. So I survived that, and I think I can still do this. I can still use the Rock Slide and destroy him. And he avoids it again. And I think, what is this? Just slide the rocks onto his face and watch him die. But no, apparently my little anti-Nipple Nommer here can't do that. So I only have one choice now, and that is to send out the Fat Mama. And Fat Mama's going to dominate here. Dominate so hard that it's going to fake out here. It's going to be epic. It's going to do some damage. Maybe even get a crit Shadow Claw next. But no, because of that stupid trickery at the beginning of the game that I forgot about, because now we're like 33 turns into this now. I'm now locked into that. I didn't even realize that. So I got to take this Psychic, like Latios's little pimp whore, and that is the end of the game for me, which is very shameful for my sake there. But very, very brilliant game, Harry. That was very fun. I definitely need to get better Pokemon. I don't know what I was thinking. But now I'm in a real club, I guess. I can take that as the opportunity to get some better Pokemon. Well, thank you for watching. Toodle-bye.